The First Lady engagement rings, an in-depth look at history, style, and personal stories. Engagement rings have long been cherished symbols of love, commitment, and the promise of a shared future. For First Ladies of the United States, these rings carry even greater significance, reflecting not only their personal taste, but also the historical and cultural moments of their times. From Jacqueline Kennedy to Jill Biden, the engagement rings of the First Ladies offer fascinating insights into their lives and the eras they lived in. This comprehensive look at the engagement rings of America's First Ladies delves into their history, styles, and the unique stories behind each one. Jacqueline Kennedy, the pinnacle of iconic glamour. Jacqueline Bouvier and John F. Kennedy's love story began in the early 1950s, marking the start of one of America's most iconic relationships. Jacqueline, known for her charm, intelligence, and elegance, first met John F. Kennedy, then a young and ambitious congressman from Massachusetts, at a dinner party in Georgetown in 1952. Their connection was immediate, leading to a courtship that captivated the public. John proposed to Jacqueline with an exquisite engagement ring that became legendary in its own right. The ring, designed by Cleef Arpels, featured a stunning combination of a 2.88-carat diamond and a 2.84-carat emerald, surrounded by baguette-cut diamonds. This unique and glamorous ring symbolized the elegance and sophistication that Jacqueline would bring to her role as First Lady. The proposal itself was a private affair, taking place at the Kennedy family's summer home in Hyannisport, Massachusetts. John presented Jacqueline with the ring, and she accepted, marking the beginning of their journey together. The couple wed on September 12, 1953, in a lavish ceremony that drew considerable media attention. The wedding took place at St. Mary's Church in Newport, Rhode Island, attended by approximately 700 guests, followed by a reception at Hammersmith Farm, Jacqueline's childhood home. Jacqueline wore an ivory silk taffeta gown designed by Anne Lowe, which featured a portrait neckline, a fitted bodice, and a bouffant skirt adorned with ruffles. Her veil, made of lace belonging to her grandmother, added a touch of sentimental elegance to her ensemble. John F. Kennedy, who would later become the 35th President of the United States, and Jacqueline Bouvier, who would become one of the most beloved First Ladies, embarked on their life together, capturing the imagination of the American public. Nancy Reagan, Hollywood glamour and elegance. Nancy Reagan, the beloved First Lady of the United States from 1981 to 1989, cherished a beautiful and elegant engagement ring given to her by Ronald Reagan. Nancy Reagan didn't wear an engagement ring, but her platinum diamond wedding ring was from a jeweler on Rodeo Drive. The simple yet exquisite design of the ring mirrored Nancy's timeless elegance and grace. Nancy and Ronald Reagan's love story began in Hollywood in the early 1950s. At the time, Nancy, whose birth name was Anne Frances Robbins, was an aspiring actress. She had previously been linked to several high-profile figures in the entertainment industry. Ronald Reagan, a former actor, was serving as the president of the Screen Actors Guild. Their paths crossed when Nancy's name mistakenly appeared on a list of alleged communist sympathizers in Hollywood. Concerned about her career and reputation, she sought help from the Screen Actors Guild. Ronald Reagan, known for his charm and kindness, offered to assist her in clearing up the misunderstanding. This meeting marked the beginning of their deep connection. Ronald Reagan's proposal to Nancy was as heartfelt as their relationship. On a quiet evening in Los Angeles, Ronald invited Nancy to dinner at a famous restaurant known for its romantic ambience. After enjoying a delightful meal, Ronald presented Nancy with a stunning diamond engagement ring. His proposal was intimate and sincere, reflecting their deep affection for each other. Nancy Davis and Ronald Reagan were married on March 4, 1952, in a simple yet beautiful ceremony. The wedding took place at the Little Brown Church in the Valley, a small, charming chapel in North Hollywood. The ceremony was attended by a few close friends and family members, reflecting the couple's preference for a private and personal celebration of their love. Their marriage was a remarkable journey that spanned over 5 decades. Nancy and Ronald Reagan shared a deep bond, supporting each other through the highs and lows of life, including Ronald's political career. Their enduring love and devotion to one another became a source of inspiration for many, showcasing the power of a loving and supportive partnership. Barbara Bush. Traditional values. Barbara Pierce Bush, the former First Lady of the United States, has a love story with George H.W. Bush that is both timeless and endearing. Barbara Pierce met George H.W. Bush at a Christmas dance in 1941 when she was just 16 years old, and he was 17 and only a couple of weeks after the Pearl Harbor attack. The event took place at the Round Hill Club in Greenwich, Connecticut. George, a dashing young man who would later become a Navy pilot, was captivated by Barbara's charm and grace. They quickly developed a deep connection and began corresponding regularly, especially after George left to fight in World War II. In August 1943, while on leave from the Navy, George H.W. Bush proposed to Barbara Pierce. He presented her with a modest but meaningful sapphire engagement ring that belonged to his aunt, Nancy Walker. The proposal itself was a heartfelt moment. George, who was deeply in love with Barbara, expressed his desire to spend the rest of his life with her. Barbara, who shared his feelings, accepted the proposal, and they became engaged. Barbara and George H.W. Bush were married on January 6, 1945, at the First Presbyterian Church in Rye, New York. The wedding was a joyful occasion, attended by family and friends who celebrated the union of these two remarkable individuals. Their marriage lasted 73 years, making them one of the longest married presidential couples in American history. Throughout their lives, Barbara and George H.W. Bush demonstrated the power of love, dedication, and partnership. Barbara Bush's engagement ring may have been simple, but it symbolized a profound and enduring love story. Barbara and George H.W. Bush's love story continues to inspire, reminding us of the beauty of a lifelong partnership. Hillary Clinton, modern elegance. Hillary Clinton, the former First Lady of the United States, received her engagement ring from Bill Clinton in 1975. Their love story began at Yale Law School, where they met and started dating. Bill had to propose to Hillary more than once before she was willing to settle down and say yes. The first proposal was in 1973, when the pair was in London, England. He popped the question, but she wasn't sure yet and told her Bill she needed time. So Bill took her back to his native Arkansas. That's where he proposed again, and this time Hillary said yes. In 1975, the pair finally wed with only 15 guests in attendance, but they apparently didn't need a big wedding to have a long marriage. Hillary Clinton has been seen with various rings on her ring finger throughout the years, including one stunner with emerald and ruby stones at the center. She also wears her gold-plated wedding band. However, the ring Bill Clinton gave her outside their new Arkansas home was a gold band with an emerald-cut center diamond flanked by baguettes on the side. The ring symbolizes their partnership and the beginning of a journey that would see them both rise to prominent positions in American politics. Hillary's role as First Lady from 1993 to 2001, followed by her career as a U.S. Senator, Secretary of State, and presidential candidate, has made her a prominent figure in American history. Laura Bush, timeless and elegant. Laura Welch and George W. Bush met in the summer of 1977 in Midland, Texas. The couple was introduced by mutual friends, Joe and Jan O'Neill, at a backyard barbecue. Laura, a former teacher and librarian, was instantly captivated by George's charm and sense of humor. George, then a struggling oilman, was equally smitten with Laura's intelligence and poise. Their connection was immediate and profound, and it didn't take long for their relationship to blossom. Just 3 months after their first meeting, George decided to propose. The proposal took place on a clear night in September 1977 at George's Midland home. George presented Laura with an elegant engagement ring, a solitaire diamond set in a classic gold band. The simplicity and timeless beauty of the ring perfectly mirrored Laura's own understated elegance. Laura Welch and George W. Bush were married on November 5, 1977, in a private ceremony at the First United Methodist Church in Midland. The wedding was a modest affair, attended by close family and friends. The couple's wedding was the beginning of a lifelong partnership that would see them through numerous challenges and triumphs, including George's eventual rise to the presidency. Throughout their marriage, Laura's engagement ring has remained a cherished symbol of their love and enduring bond. Michelle Obama, contemporary classic. Barack Obama proposed to Michelle Robinson in 1991 with a simple yet elegant engagement ring. The ring features a solitaire diamond set in a classic gold band, symbolizing the timeless nature of their love. While the exact details of the diamond's carat weight or specific design nuances have been kept private, the ring's simplicity reflects Michelle's understated elegance and their shared values of humility and authenticity. The proposal itself is as memorable as their love story. It took place at a Chicago restaurant called Gordon's. Barack had cleverly planned the proposal to be a surprise. During a dinner celebrating Barack passing the bar exam, he handed Michelle a dessert plate with, "Will you marry me?" written in chocolate sauce. The moment was both romantic and heartfelt, encapsulating the spontaneity and thoughtfulness that characterized their relationship. In interviews, Michelle has recounted her surprise and joy at the proposal, describing how Barack's genuine and loving gesture made the moment unforgettable. "I was completely shocked," remembers Michelle. "Barack didn't pledge riches, only a life that would be interesting. On that promise, he's delivered." The proposal was a significant milestone in their journey together, leading to their marriage on October 3, 1992. Their wedding was a beautiful affair, held at the Trinity United Church of Christ in Chicago. Surrounded by family and friends, they exchanged vows, marking the beginning of a partnership that would eventually lead them to the highest offices in the nation and inspire millions around the world. Melania Trump, Opulent Extravagance. Melania's first engagement ring, given to her by Donald Trump in 2004, is a stunning piece of jewelry. This ring features a D-flawless emerald-cut diamond, weighing an impressive 15 carats. Crafted by Graft Diamonds, this ring is known for its exceptional clarity and brilliance. At the time of purchase, the ring was reported to have been valued at approximately $1.5 million. The emerald-cut design, known for its clean lines and timeless appeal, perfectly complements Melania's elegant style. In 2015, Donald Trump upgraded Melania's engagement ring to mark their 10th wedding anniversary. The new ring is even more extravagant, featuring a 25-carat diamond, also from Graft Diamonds. This ring, like the first, is D-flawless and emerald-cut, showcasing the same timeless elegance, but on a grander scale. The upgrade is said to be worth around $3 million, making it one of the most expensive and luxurious engagement rings ever seen. Melania Trump's engagement rings are iconic symbols of luxury, elegance, and timeless beauty. Each ring, with its flawless diamond and exquisite design, perfectly complements Melania's sophisticated style and stands as a testament to her marriage with Donald Trump. Jill Biden, subtle sophistication. Dr. Jill Biden's engagement ring is an elegant symbol of her relationship with Joe Biden. When Joe proposed to Jill, he presented her with a classic and timeless engagement ring. The ring features a round solitaire diamond set in a simple yet sophisticated band. Joe Biden and Jill Jacobs met in 1975 on a blind date arranged by Joe's brother Frank. At the time, Jill was a college student and a model, while Joe was a senator and a widower, grieving the loss of his first wife and daughter in a car accident. Despite their differences in age and background, they quickly formed a deep connection. Joe Biden proposed to Jill 5 times before she accepted. She wanted to be sure that marrying him was the right decision for both of them and for his 2 young sons, Beau and Hunter, who had lost their mother and sister. Jill needed to be certain that their family would be solid and united. Joe's persistence and their growing bond eventually convinced her. Joe and Jill Biden were married on June 17, 1977, in a small private ceremony at the United Nations Chapel in New York City. The intimate wedding was attended by close family and friends, reflecting their desire for a meaningful and personal celebration. Beau and Hunter stood by their father's side as he and Jill exchanged vows, marking the beginning of their new family. The story of the First Lady engagement rings is not just about the jewelry itself, but about the women who wore them and the roles they played in American history. These rings symbolize the enduring love and partnership that have supported some of the most influential men in history, while also highlighting the unique contributions and personal stories of the First Ladies themselves. Each ring is a testament to the strength, resilience, and elegance of these remarkable women, making them an integral part of the American story. Which of the First Lady engagement rings impresses you more? Please share your thoughts with us. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more content like this.